Hi everyone, welcome back. As you can see, we're not in the same spot that we stopped before. There were some technical difficulties in the recording between the last one and this one, where I just kind of like scrapped it and started again. You didn't miss much. I didn't end up starting building any exhibits or anything, so yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're working on, I think we're putting the Caimans here. Yep, there they are, little guys. They were a little smaller than I had anticipated, but that's okay. I think the exhibit's a good size. My plan, at least for this video, first of all, I don't know if you noticed, but it marks, this is the first 10-minute video, so it's the start of it, and I think we get through 3 exhibits in this video, which feels like a lot of progress, so we'll be able to at least bang out the next couple exhibits in this section at least. I know at this point in time I was just getting antsy to start working in a different biome because I've been in this one for a while. I think at one point I do start building the next section before I finish putting the animals in the exhibits here, but that's still a little bit away. But yeah, I have not been up to much. I have not streamed the past couple of weeks. That's my bad. I was feeling, wasn't really feeling up to it. I didn't feel like the energy would have been there. It would have been very fun. So I just decided not to do it. Also, note, I understand that feeder's not deep enough now. It's gonna sit in there for a while. No, look at them go, they're so cute. But yeah, so the thing is, it says up 1 to 2, but there end up being 10 in there at one point. And they all get along fine. So oh look, yep, I caught this cute little family moment, very sweet, doing a blood pumpkin together. And then for the otters, for that big exhibit there, I was like, what other animal can live with a ton of other, animals? So we went giant otters for that. But yeah, so I'm feeling a little better this week, though. I do intend to stream this Sunday, fingers crossed. It's gonna be Dragon Age again, just because I still haven't gotten that part to fix my video capture, and I had an idea to do a Sims stream, but I messed that up, and so I have to here's what happened. So I have a virtual machine on my computer. It runs Windows XP, and it's strictly for the Sims, the original Sims, because I don't know if you know, but after a certain point, newer operating systems just won't run the game. There's some technical error or whatever, in the code or whatever. So I got all the game expansions for, well, not all of them, almost all of them. So I started trying to install them, having a lot of issues. It turns out, I put the virtual machine together myself, so some of the settings are a little wonky, and then it ended up causing issues, and I couldn't figure out how to fix it, so I just deleted it, thinking I'll make another, virtual operating system, computer thing, and then I realized I no longer have a copy of XP to run, so I have no operating system for the new virtual machine I've set up. So, there's some setbacks there, but my plan is to, get an operating system, and install it on the virtual machine and try to install those games again, because once they're installed, I feel like I could play that game all night, all day. I could probably do a 24-hour stream playing that game, which is what I think I intend to do. when I get everything working, and that would be fun. But you know, until then, I'm thinking Dragon Age a little longer. I don't know, I might end up playing some other games just because, you know, just for fun. I got real into mods for a little while, so I might like pick that back up. You know, get some mods installed, some of my games, because that might be fun. Making videos, playing, you know, like Skyrim and Fallout and whatnot. But these are all ideas. Anywho, so as you see, I love the otter exhibit. Not the otters. Psh. We're working on the otters now. I love the tortoise exhibit. I like the little bungalow. I think it fit really well. It was really easy to set up too. Like the otters doesn't take too long, which is why I think I was able to fit 3 exhibits into this video. But yeah, that's all the news from me so far. Not a lot going on, save for what I already like mentioned in the previous video. And there's no really point in repeating myself because I haven't gotten much further, you know, progress-wise. So yeah, so I realized at that point, I think that the other thing had a depth issue, but you know, the Caimans hang onto theirs, even though it's not functional, for like a long time. And I intended to have a ton of otters in here, so I just went ahead and got the biggest exhibit I could, or the biggest hard shelter I could, just to, you know, have that out of the way. Trying to set up the terrain distribution was hard just because of all the... There's rock in the water because of the way that I terraformed, but you can't see it, so I just ended up coating the whole underside of the lake with grass to fix it, which worked, you know. So, it wasn't a bad idea. But yeah. I'm trying to think off the top of my head right now. I think there are, 1 or 2 more videos where we're working on the South American biome, and then I move on to, I think, the Mediterranean, or I don't remember exactly, but I move on to another biome shortly. It's still a little bit of ways. I don't know, there's like still some parts that are like really empty I need to fill out. I probably would end up doing with like foliage and, you know, things for people to look at, stuff like that, other like sitting areas and stuff. But I haven't really gotten there yet. I think when I completely finish the exhibits in an area, I'll go through and like, you know, really fill it out. But I'm aware that it's kind of sparse right now for, like, you know, a zoo. I end up making, like, another food area on the other side of this section just so that there are more places for customers to go. I call them customers. I guess they're guests, right? The word's pretty interchangeable. Then we're just finishing up here. We're going to give them a ton of enrichment toys. Enrichment and toys and stuff. Like, I intend for there to be, like, at least, I don't know, you get up to 15 otters. So, I don't know, like 10 otters. You know, anything that I can keep in a large group, I'll probably keep in a larger group. It's funny, I stepped away from the computer for a second. I don't remember what I was doing. Look at them go. There, yeah. So yeah, I know that big section's empty there. I'm about to put like a water filter there because I realized now after building that otter exhibit that I needed one. But also, like, all that, like, empty, like, grass, I intend to fill out. For sure. I also end up putting another exhibit down in the corner there where it was circled. And I think we pick up the next episode with the capuchin. That'll be super fun. This was great. Thanks for stopping in. And I'll see ya. Bye.